Hey Hofstra fans, and welcome to another edition of the WB Mason Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com. I'm Mark Weiner with Joe Mihalich, the head coach of Hofstra Pride Men's Basketball. Coach, how's it going?
Going good, going good.
Well, Coach, I know you probably don't want to talk about it too much, but we have to recap what happened last week. CAA tournament, get to the finals, second time in program history, the CAA finals, and obviously doesn't go in the favor of the Hofstra Pride, but just talk about that tournament in general.
Well, incredibly proud of our team. Quite an accomplishment to get to that championship game. As we all know, it's awful hard to do that. I mean, there's 10 teams trying to do it, and there's 32 conferences in the country, right? So only 64 teams get to the championship game, and we were one of them. So we're proud of it. Our kids played their hearts out right down to the last second, and as you mentioned, we lose a heartbreaker in overtime.
Let's talk about a couple of individual performances in that tournament. Amin Tanksley, back-to-back 20-point games. It seems like he wanted to win more than anybody and really showed up in that tournament.
Amin Tanksley was a star in that tournament. He was the all-conference or an all-tournament player. I thought Rokas was terrific too Monday night. Unfortunately, the other guys had they'd be the first to tell you, had some subpar games, but doggone it, they carried us all year long, those other guys. So it is what it is. We'll always hurt from it. We'll always remember it. But right now, where we are right now, we can't do that. We got to wrap our arms around the fact that we're going to be in the NIT, which is I'm sure we'll be talking about that. It's a prestigious tournament, and we're excited and proud to be in the NIT.
Let's talk about that NIT right now. You'll take on George Washington Wednesday night at 8 p.m. down in D.C. First of all, what do you see in that matchup?
Very good team. Very, very, very good basketball team. Very well coached. Terrific personnel. They've got some all-conference performers. I mean, all you got to do is look at their schedule and see that they beat Virginia, and right away you have the ultimate respect for them. So it'll be a real tough game for us. Hope we're going to have to play very well just to have a chance to win.
The NIT, as you mentioned, a huge tournament, very well respected. What does that mean for this program to be able to get there for the first time in your coaching tenure?
Oh, it's something to be proud of. I mean, it's not. Time was when the NIT selection committee was a bunch of the good old boys who grabbed a box of cigars and a good bottle of scotch and took phone calls from their friends and let their friends in. It's not like that anymore. It's all about rankings. It's all about analytics. It's all about truly deserving to be in a tournament like this. It's just like the NCAA tournament. Now, don't get me started on the seeding, because I think we should have a home game. But we earned our way in there by our good play, not because we knew somebody.
What do you say to your team now after last week's very emotional tournament? Now you have to go back and play again and try to win another championship potentially in the NIT.
Basically that. I mean, here we are. We're in the NIT, and you have to have goals. You have to have dreams. And so right now the dream of climbing up the ladder and winning the CAA championship, okay, that didn't come true. But we have a new dream now. We have a new goal now, and that is to if we can get lucky enough to get one on Wednesday night, go one step at a time. I mean, every team in this tournament is dreaming about getting to Madison Square Garden. How about if you're in the shadows of Madison Square Garden, you can take your team into Madison Square Garden. So, we've got, just like the other 32 teams in this tournament, we got the dreams, we got the goals of trying to get to Madison Square Garden.
Now, heading into the NIT, what's the one thing you want to see differently from your team in this tournament-like scenario than what you saw last week?
Geez, I don't know. We played pretty good. I think we won 8 of our last 9, something like that. And the one we lost was in overtime to a really, really good team. I don't know that we have to do a whole lot different or change a lot of things. I mean, you hope that you always want to shoot a little bit better. That's something that we do. So let's hope we can throw it in a hole a couple times.
Head Coach Joe Mihalich of the Hofstra Pride Men's Basketball Team, thanks for the time. Good luck in the NIT.
Thank you very much.
I'm Mark Weiner. This has been the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.